It's a romp. It's a real light comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would explain it a little differently. I mean, the actual content of the play aside, just sort of in the pantheon of great American works, it is an American masterpiece. I've said this many times, but it's something of a standard. It's an American standard. It's right up there with the great jazz standards and great, contemporary songs and great, pieces of art. It's definitely in that sort of pantheon of great works.
Yeah.
American Buffalo is a wonderful play by David Mamet that was written in the mid-'70s. It's about a group of 3 guys, sort of small-time thieves, who have gathered in. Donnie is the main sort of protagonist who runs a junk shop. And the main story of the play is a guy has come into their junk shop before the play starts and bought a Buffalo Head nickel for quite a lot of money. So they all of a sudden decide, oh, this guy must be a coin collector, and we should plan on thieving his house. And so it's all about these 3 guys trying to figure out how to do this heist, this burglary. And, on top of that, it becomes a play about loyalty, friendship, code of honor, things like that. It's very funny. It's very compelling. It's incredibly dramatic, and I feel sort of so lucky to have this extraordinary group of actors working on it.
I play Donnie Dubrow, who is the owner of Donnie's Resale Shop, which is where the play takes place. Kind of a junk shop, ex-con, kind of a fence, small-time hustler, criminal, etc., etc.
Yes, I play Walter Cole, a friend of Donnie's, and used to be a thief, maybe a little bit of a con man, ex-con. That's about it. Yeah, hustler.
I play a kid named Bobby, and that's about all we know about his name. But kind of down in his luck, kind of recovering, addict, junkie. He's seen some rough times, but he's a very hopeful and hardworking kid, really trying to get his life on track, and that track is sort of provided by these guys and the refuge of the junk shop, and he like them has been dealt some not great cards, and so if misery loves company, these guys are kind of a match made in heaven, because they all have the same hunger for wanting more than what they've been given, and feel like they deserve that, and want to do whatever they can to get that sort of piece that's missing from their entire lives.
It's an incredible story, and it's sort of a story that unfolds in a really surprising way. So my hope is that they come in and they have a great sort of evening of entertainment in terms of how this heist unfolds. It's incredibly funny. It's so great that we're doing it at Circle in the Square, because it's in the round, so the audience is really going to feel like they're in the room with these guys. And they're a great group of guys to hang out with. They're incredibly funny, and the things that they're trying to sort of sort through as friends and compatriots in terms of how they actually go about pursuing this thing is going to be not only hopefully wildly entertaining, funny, but also incredibly dramatic and visceral, because what ends up happening and how the heist goes wrong is when the play gets particularly dramatic.
If anybody had said, oh, this is what's going to happen, you're going to rehearse for 3 weeks, and then a week out, it's going to shut down, and then you'll come back 2 years later, nobody would have believed that.
Yeah.
But I can say that it's almost like we've been sort of rehearsing it, sort of anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we carried on rehearsing over Zoom for a while.
Yeah.
Right after we got shut down in 2020. And I think some of that has informed the work that we've been doing in this rehearsal process that we've been in since late February.
I was saying before we started this, Roberto, that I don't know many other scenarios, if any, where you would press pause on any work and revisit it again. I started really kind of diving back into work on this around the holidays, and I read the script for the first time maybe like a year, and in that time I went, oh, I found new stuff immediately. And I was kind of mad at myself, because I was like, man, I should have been here when we were rehearsing in February, but it is amazing that, I mean, there's a reason why this play is done so often and over again. There's always things to find. I mean, it is a treasure trove, a masterwork of stuff that is so well put together that every time I read or hear it, and I listen to these guys do it every day, there's still something new and interesting to find. So when you have
Absolutely.
2 years to kind of ruminate on that, you're going to find a lot of treasure.
Yeah, it's great writing and it's malleable and you need time with Mammoth, and we got some time.
We got some time.
Definitely had a
We
lot
did
of time.
get some time.
Yeah.